2020 Toyota Tacoma Sport, 4-wheel drive. And this is what we are putting on today. Some Bilstein shocks, all right? We got some other surprises in here. We have a add a leaf kit, and we also have the struts. But before we get into that, right here, we haven't even opened it yet. Let's see, so it's still in the packaging. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and measure the wheel wells and see what we're looking at now, and then we'll compare to after we finish the install.
Right rear.
Yeah, that's the right rear right there. All right, that's the front passenger side, and we're looking like we're about at 35 right there.
1, 2, 3, 3/4.
35 and 3/4. It's the front driver's side.
34 and 3/4, right?
Yeah, let's say 34 and 3/4.
34.
Yeah. We were recently out at the Pismo Beach, and we got some salt water all over the place and sand everywhere. So we went through some pretty intensive cleaning, and just in case anything's looking like it can be reinforced, we will.
Back it up. Back it up.
All right, what we got here is the rear add a leaf kit.
Add a leaf.
Yeah.
That's your U-bolt.
Yeah, this is the U-bolt. I will put the specs right here. Okay, let's see in here. Here we have, what the heck is this? It's an Einbauen. We got them because they're engineered for performance. Oh. All right. And I'll put the specs to that down on the screen as well. And these are the front shocks with springs. Oh, we'll show those in a minute as soon as we get those open. Bam, there we go. Bilstein. Way thicker than what we're removing.
Because it's a lot forward. Parking brakes on, right?
Nope. All right, C-clamp is going on. Go for it.
Stretching out. Yep.
After we modify the suspension here, my buddy's telling me drive a tank of gas, and then we really need to check the torque.
300 miles.
Yeah, give it about 300 miles, and then just double check the torque specs. Make sure they're still up to spec. All right, for this install, we're going to actually be removing this bottom overload leaf and replacing that with this leaf kit, which is 1.5 inches, and that's supposed to be what's recommended for the best performance. So we're going to go with that because we're not going to be towing anything very heavy at all with this truck here. It worked.
I didn't know yours came with Hitachi. Usually it's Tokiko too, man. I mean, either Tokiko or Bilstein.
So that's the swap right there. All right, we got the first half of the overload spring off. Damn, that thing is a doozy. It came jamming down, so be careful. Now, I'm gonna put it on this 3 stack here.
Jim still working at Morgan Hill Ford? Alright, so bring it up. Slowly, go bring it up.
All right, so at this point, we got the suspension on the rear passenger side all done. Check it out. Now what we gotta do is we're gonna get on the other side and get the front too. All right, so we're starting on the front, and man, it is getting late into the night. It's gonna be hard to get any good footage for you guys, so I'm just gonna skip that and you'll get the rest. All right, we got the front out, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a difference here.
Which directional, dude? Left hand side.
Oh, look at these are directional. All right, let's do it. We are really grinding here. All right, got the new front suspension in, driver's side. Yes, sir, it's ready to go. We just gotta lock it back in down here, and we'll get to the other side. All right, and we are just releasing the last 3 bolts, which should drop this passenger side front suspension out. All right, new one is in. So we just finished installing the new suspension. We're going to take it on a run, and then let's check out what the, I don't know, let's compare the heights before and after of the tires. All right, I can tell first impressions, I'm definitely riding higher. Didn't seem that dramatic on the outside, but on the inside it definitely is. This thing is pretty fun. You sit up higher, it feels glorious. Rides a little bit better. The bumps don't really affect the steering wheel so much. We're actually on the way to get this thing aligned right now. And I definitely feel more confident driving this thing around with the beefier front shocks. Makes a big difference. And I like that I have the ability now to be able to get some bigger tires on here.
Yeah, your tires too small.
My truck looks like it needs bigger tires. He said it doesn't look complete. So, all right, some people might feel that way. I don't. I'll enjoy the fuel economy I'm getting with the smaller tires, but to each their own.
It looks like that bodybuilder, you know, got big old body but then skinny ass legs. Cause they don't do the leg workout.
Hey, my truck can miss leg day. So the second con is it's a little bit harder to get in the truck. Another pro, I feel like I could see more, just sitting up higher. Like I'm seeing over a little bit more over cars than I used to, so I can see what's on the other side of other cars and whatnot. Safety, big plus. Side note, I haven't noticed a big difference in steering or the braking power with it being lifted. I think it's because it's just a pretty small lift here, which again, we'll see the numbers in a minute. We're still braking in the suspension. I've been shaking it pretty good. And I'd like to mention, during the install, we did notice that the add a leaf spring kit that came, the bracer for the leaf spring that came with the manufacturer, and then the one that we added, they kind of sit right up next to each other. I shook the car around a lot, and we were trying to listen to see if we could hear any issues with that. So far, we haven't heard anything. And one last perk I just noticed, less cars can actually look into my truck while I'm driving. It's kind of cool, seems a little bit more private. So keep in mind that loading your truck now is going to require you to carry things about 2 inches higher. We are now sitting, oh my gosh, focus.
37.5.
About 37 and a half. And now we're just shy of 38 off the ground.
That's high there.
It looks like this. We got one life. Part of it needs to be in a 4x4, so enjoy your life. Alright, been cruising on the highways. Just want to see my fuel economy with the lifted truck. And here's a look at them here. They're the BF Goodrich Baja Champions. Here are the dimensions right there. They are M+S. We like that, and that's kind of what we're going for. These are the all-terrain T/A KO2s. Let's do it.